We ended up flipping our first investment property in just about 2 months, and we only had a budget of 10K. Did we achieve it? Hi guys, my name is Newman. Welcome back to my channel, New Inside Art. And today is a first. Usually I have my home decor videos, I have my interior design tips that I share with you guys. However, I always wanted to incorporate this into my channel, so this is potentially a new series that will be coming up. Today we are in real time, however, I'm gonna bring you back into the past to see how this project initially started. We're gonna go from planning, we're gonna go from designing, negotiating, and all that. With all I gathered so far, since this is like my first video geared towards flipping, I kind of overlooked how much content I needed to take before and after to actually document the process super well. I wish you guys could have seen the entire thing, from first buying the property, from negotiation, from in between trial and errors, all these random obstacles. I kind of wasn't used to it. I was like, hey, should I film this? Should I not film this? I don't know if this is gonna be interesting. But I feel like when it comes to this type of stuff, at least for me, I want to see it all. Like, I want to be super realistic. It really takes a toll on you, like emotionally and mentally, physically. And to come here and edit this video finally and then show you what's happening, I'm just like, wow, like this is probably like, I don't know, 70% of what happened. There is an extra 30% that was really important, but I'm gonna try to explain it as much as I can in the next couple of videos I'm going to show you. So let's go on for the ride and we'll see what happens. Alrighty. Whoa. What changed here? Okay, a little recap. Before I do a little recap, obviously things have changed. I literally shaved my head, so that is something that's different that's happening right now. But we're gonna skip this entirely because it's not about my haircut right now. It's about this investment property that I am currently flipping before I get a new tenant in. So I'm excited because I haven't really introduced this property before, so bear with me with everything that I'm giving. But so far, this is what we have done.
Up everything. Pretty good price. Oh, she's had more weight. We have got the goods.
So the new floors from the bedrooms are ripped out and they are replaced with new. We took out also the peel and stick tiles, those ugly peel and stick tiles that I put down into that property when I first got it. I was trying something different. I was trying something new, and when I came back and looked at it, I was just like, this has got to go. And it was all stained and everything like that, so it had to just go anyway. That got taken off. Also, the bathroom hasn't been touched in about 20 years. Like, this property was built in around 2002, and the previous owner did not do much to it. Honestly, it kept it as is. And it was in pretty good condition, like, not gonna lie. It wasn't, you know, things weren't falling apart and it was still like usable, but it needed an update. This, taken off, watch out of the camera. What? And the cut is terrible. I can't believe this landlord or whatever contractor put this together. Insane. So I decided to rip out the bathroom vanity, and the vanity, it was completely gone. It was obviously such a mess while I was doing it because the way it was like stapled into that wall. Ah, thank God. That's the easiest thing that we can do. For sure. When in doubt, when in doubt, just rip it apart. What? When in doubt, just rip it apart.
What's this? Garbage?
Yes. It was secured. It was secured. It was secured. It was not going anywhere. Good thing, but at the same time, oh my God, just such a mess. Because the new vanity that I got to replace it did not require that much stapling and craziness like that. So that was gone. Moving over, I also noticed that the water tank, so it was still usable. However, I needed to renew it before getting an inspector coming and an evaluator coming in. So that was done. That initially got out, and I replaced it with a new water tank, and also moved over to doing the floors. So these are vinyl floors, and they were very cost effective, honestly, because for the color and how it looks like, just being neutral and everything like that, you expect it to be more, but it turned out super great. I even bought more than I should, and I had to return it, so I saved money on that. We are on a budget, we have a timeline, and we need to adhere to it as quickly as possible. So now, where in the hell is this damn kitchen? Sorry, I had a thing at 110, but I got lost. I don't know where to go. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
It's pretty common.
I saw that you guys have everything in stock, so I'm planning to get it today if I can.
Sure.
Okay, so the upper cabinets, what I have is 15-inch width and then 16.5-inch height.
Do you have the wall measurements where you're putting, or you just have the? We can do that way if you want to do that way.
Because it's a small kitchen. I can show you a photo. Of the house.
Sure.
Yeah.
My 15 cabinets.
Two.
Two of that.
Yeah.
Why are you not doing 30-inch cabinet?
Well, when I looked, it said because you guys have a 15-inch width and a 20-inch height.
Yeah, I have it in 30 also. 30 wide and two 15-inch doors. So I will show you.
So you do 15 instead?
Yeah. So over here. So that's a. With this guy.
No, actually take that to the ceiling too, because there's still ceiling space for that one in the corner. About just under 2,000.
Like with those people, or with?
No, I have my own contractor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, he's gonna do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's better, because my contractors will charge you a lot.
Charge a lot. Oh wow.
Yeah.
How much do they charge?
They're
usually?
expensive, man. They are expensive.
Oh my God. Will this fit in my mom's SUV? We will see. Because for sure not. We are not wanting to do 2 trips. Ooh, I'm kind of scared. And we are going to move forward. We're going to move forward to the kitchen. Right now, since I have the labor all done, the only hiccup right now is that I'm trying to find the appropriate cabinets in order to have inside the kitchen. The kitchen has somewhat of a standard measurement. However, the contractor was telling me that there's a lot of minor trimming that is going to be done. So it's kind of going to look off, and I don't want to risk it.
40 and then 30.
Oh, to put next to each other?
Yeah.
Yeah, 40 then 30, because it's gonna be, because there's not gonna be a countertop underneath. So,
yeah, I thought of that too. If we go 40,
okay.
right, we're putting another 30, but of the 25-inch, and then another 30 at 40 point, whatever it is. We have, like right here, we'll have the 15, which comes out 5 inch.
Okay.
Okay. Then we're gonna add another one beside it at 14, which comes out 25 again. 12 by 14. You have 27 inches to cover.
So I would get,
Okay.
can I get a
So if you get a 14.
Yes, I'm using IKEA kitchen. It just looks the most feasible and it's very straightforward. So let's move over to the next segment. Let's get this kitchen done and let's see what happens. So I ended up choosing this countertop. This was not my initial pick, and before I was actually going for a lighter finish, but in terms of time crunch and just like getting it done quickly, this was the only one that was available and I could pick up myself rather than wait for delivery. Anyway, so this was the actually initial one I was gonna do. It's actually butcher block. So it was like a light finish, you know, light oak, you know. I was picking between two cabinets, you know, I wanted to keep it very modern and simple at the same time. Since the sink, it is matte black. And I came to these two conclusions right here. So it's either this is more square, it's longer. I like the big look of it. This is the perfect size, I feel, because it's not too big and it's also rounded. And I like how it's heavier. This like seems like a cheap material. And people voted this on my Instagram as the best one to pick anyway. So then we have the tile that was chosen. I didn't know that tiling, you really have to, it has to be the same length. You have to match it all out and everything needs to be the same. And then I chose a darker grout. It's more of like a beige, so you're gonna see that unravel when we see the final touch. All right guys, so we're at the end of the video and I can successfully tell you that we've reached about 80% of what needed to be renovated with this flipping project. The old bedroom floors have been changed to new laminate flooring. The old bathroom floors, the bathroom vanity, the mirror, and the water tank have all been replaced and are all brand new. We repainted most of the area that just needed painting, so the wear and tear places. We removed that old ugly peel and stick tile that I initially put in the beginning when I first bought the property, and kept the current tiling of the kitchen as is because it's still in good condition and the color is not that bad, especially with the new kitchen that's renovated. And finally, we gutted the entire kitchen and replaced it with a brand new IKEA kitchen that comes with a neutral oak butcher block and a crisp white tiling backsplash. So for coming out the final calculations, this is the most anticipated one. So our total cost of the rehab came to about $12,300. That's already over our budget, which was $10K. And we're also going to include the carrying cost because we had this unit vacant during the time that we were renovating, and that came to about $4,000. After rough numbers, we came to about $17K with this project. So we are $7,000 over budget. When I think about it, it's not that bad. For a first project, the amount of deals that I got, especially for doing the kitchen and you know the little DIYs that I did, it would have costed more. The good news is I will have many other opportunities like this coming up because I do have other units that I need to flip, and hopefully I can build a solid team along the way, go through the process and show you a lot of before and after photos. Now this is definitely going to be an additional series to my channel. I am going to do a lot of real estate projects that are like this, so if you really like this video, please comment, like, and subscribe. If this isn't your cup of tea, I do have other videos. I share interior design tips, home decor, and I'm actually updating my own home that I just moved into. So if you're interested in that, you can go through all the playlists and just look around and see what catches your vibe. And until next time, I will see you on the other side. I don't know what side it is, but I'll see you somewhere. So, bye.